My previous tours have been the 297 Benimar. It's called the Milo. I also have, they're for 4 people, 4 seats, 4 sleeps. Really, it's husband, wife, and 2 children. This is it's called the cappuccino. It's not coffee, it's cappuccino, and they stand out cappuccinos because they have the beluga whale hump on the top of here. And people have been saying to me, Trev, have you drove one of those cappuccinos? And at that stage I have. He said they're a nightmare. I will never ever drive one of them again. They're bloody awful in the wind and etc. This vehicle at the time of recording is actually just 2 months old. 2 months ago we had I picked it up from Madrid and I was driving it down here 520 miles, and my wife and I, we sat and we're thinking, oh my god, it's windy as hell, and over the top of the motorways it says "Muy peligroso," what's bloody wind?
Windy day, mucho viento.
Viento, muy peligroso, viento. And I thought, oh no, not today. And I'm going down the motorway on one of these. My wife and I never spoke for the first 100 kilometers. I was panicking. And not only is it the wind, you know, as you're passing Arctics, and because the wind's coming across the side, all of a sudden there's a lack of wind, so you move in. Then the wind starts again, so it pushes you out. It's really, really is an awesome experience. Don't let it put you off. But not only on top of that, the roads camber to the central reservation, therefore taking all rainwater off and putting it into the side. So not only have you got the wind coming across, you've got the high-sided vehicles, you've also got the thing. By the time we arrived back in Malaga on the final stretch, we're on the last 50 kilometers, my wife says, "Are you nervous?" I mean, I've got a 75,000 euro vehicle here. It's as windy as day I've ever bloody said. There's loads of Arctics, of course I would. So I said, yes, of course I would. I said, how did you know? She said, you never spoke. So yeah. And to be honest, after the first 100, I'd overtook about 80 vehicles. It couldn't get any worse. And I hadn't fallen over, I hadn't fallen down, you know, we hadn't had a crash or accident. It was fine. I have no worries whatsoever. Now, part and parcel of my job is to take this to its limit. I've got to go and I've got to know what this vehicle can do, so I can roll right back and I give feedback to my clients, to my customers, you know, about the high side of the vehicle, etc. Probably lacking in power, but I took this to 130 kilometers an hour and it was quite happy. Going uphill, make sure you turn your air conditioning off because it all adds. Take it off eco, otherwise you will lose power. If you're in 6th gear and you find that you're losing power and it's going down, once it gets to 90 kilometers an hour, don't bother going into 5th. You will just carry on going down. Go straight from 6th to 4th, and you can accelerate right back up in 4th to 115, 120 kilometers an hour. So if I'm telling you to break the load, please ignore me. Don't do that.